Cameras looks good. All right. There's some pretty heavy lifting right there. I'm gonna pause the music real quick. All right. I mean, so far it doesn't look like. Let's see. Screen narration. Let's see. There, it's on screen. No. Voice chat. We'll keep that off. Text to speech. Keep that off. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I'll keep closed captioning on. Show speaker name. Alright. Oh. Let me fill all this stuff out first. Guess you have to have an account in order to play. Let's see. There's a whole bunch of agreements you gotta go through. Okay. Alright. So it looks like we've got our four characters. And it looks like they're each gonna have like a different class style. So it's like Jacob Boyer, he's got a Raven. Command your Raven to fly forward, mark enemies. Holding Z will make the Raven scan for enemies near you while remaining on his arm. Second. That's not what I wanted. Go away. Where? Alright, so back to this. So that's just let's see, Jacob moves like a ghost after years as a special forces sniper. So he's going to be our like range slash, you know, sniper hunter class. He flipped to corporate contracts working with Bellwether Security. That gig eventually brought him to Redfall, where an encounter with one of the vampire gods left him with strange powers and a ghostly raven companion. Growing up as a foster kid, Jacob is used to tough situations, but the conniving vampires will test his limits. That's a pretty cool backstory, you know. Special forces sniper. He's got this raven. So let's see, cloak. Activate Jacob's stolen. So he's going to be a stealthy guy. Summon the ghostly rifle. Use the sights to lock on enemies and fire to deal heavy damage. So this guy's going to be a ranged sniper. Let's see. Layla. So Layla's mind is a telekinetic weapon. She came to Redfall to attend the local university, but after volunteering for a shady medical study by Avum Therapeutics, she emerged with some of the vampire's amazing psychic abilities, though none of their appetite for blood. That's pretty cool. So she's actually got some vampire abilities in her. Her graduate school plan was to study vascular mechanics on the way to a biomed degree, all in the name of helping people. Now, thanks to her special powers, Layla finds herself in a desperate struggle to save the remaining survivors living in the shadows of Redfall. So she can, let's see, summon a psychic lift that launches you into the air. That's kind of cool. It's like an old elevator. All right. Umbrella, summon a psychic umbrella, so it's like a shield. And vampire ex-boyfriend. Call in a favor from your ex-boyfriend Jason, who happens to be a vampire. Interesting. That's pretty cool. Oh, I didn't even see their like titles down here. The dead eye with an undead eye. That's pretty cool. Layla is the telekinetic threat and student dead. Devinder. Devinder dev curiously. So this is going to be like your, let's see. So he's going to be like your engineer style. Dev is an internet-famous cryptid hunter and ghost chaser. From his home in the UK, he spent years documenting the weird and the hidden. After visiting Redfall to promote his latest book, Like a Mothman to the Flame, Dev finds himself trapped with no way to stream his eager fans. Relying on his eccentric inventions to confound and destroy his enemies, he's as shocked as they are to discover that at last his fringe technologies actually work. One part terrified, one part fascinated, Dev searches for a way off the island, or at least a way online. So let's see, Arc Javelin. Throw a javelin into enemies. Okay, that's pretty cool. So it's kind of like a electric stun. Translocate, toss out a translocate beacon. You can teleport by pressing. That's cool. So he can like teleport. That's pretty cool. Blacklight used Devinder's heavily modified camera rig to create a powerful burst of UV light that petrifies. So it's kind of like a. So this guy's gonna be like your stun lock guy. All right, then we got Remedios Remi de la Rosa. So she is the ingenious ingeniera, whatever that means. Remi has dedicated her life to rescuing people from disaster zones, though vampires are admittedly a new twist. As a combat engineer with a degree from MIT, she and her prototype robot Bribón? I don't know. Were an obvious choice to train Coast Guard personnel in Redfall on bot-assisted search and rescue. As the eldest in her family, Remi sees herself as a protector, the one to rely on. She will use her technical expertise and everything at her disposal to try to help those trapped on the island, except the bloodsuckers. So she's got C4 charge, explosive device that sticks to targets and surfaces. Okay. Siren, so command Bribón to distract nearby enemies, making himself a target. So he's kind of like your little pet tank. And mobilize, create a rallying point around you, and your allies are healed over time. Okay. Kind of like how so you got your long distance guy. She is kind of, I mean, they're all kind of a ranged style. Yeah, they're pretty much all ranged. Let's see. Don't know who I actually want to play right now. Probably try them all out. This guy looks really cool. I'm never really been much of a sniper person, but she's pretty cool as well. She looks like she's gonna be more so like close range with her like shield and stuff. He's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna try out Remi. We'll go from there. Alright, so difficulty, so you've got daylight. These bloodsuckers are not prepared for you. Enemies are weaker. You got dusk. Welcome to Redfall. Vampires and all enemies are moderate. Midnight. Trip up and they will drain you dry. Enemies are tough. And then there's a locked mode. Eclipse. Complete the game on any difficulty to unlock Eclipse. Now let's just start with dusk. I want to see how difficult this is going to be. And I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure let's see what the settings look like real quick before I get too far into it. Take motion blur off. Don't like motion blur. So So even with like a 4070 Ti, it's got my presets to medium. Okay, and that's with DLSS on. So let's just see how it goes. All right, let's play a game.
What happened in Redfall is my fault. I think it used to be a nice town.
That was a volume in
When I
chat.
first got here, I thought I could help. They said one drop of my blood could change everything. Free people from sickness. Maybe from death. A world where nobody was left out. Cups overflowing. Rivers of living water. I was a fool. They were monsters. They took more than a drop. They took everything. Now, something evil is swallowing up this place bit by bit. When the people here realized what was going on, it was already too late. Folks are at each other's throats, begging the monsters to spare them. Some are just hiding, scared, waiting for a rescue that ain't coming. Some tried to get away. But the monsters who started all this weren't having it. There's nowhere to go. Nobody ever believes things can get this bad. Until it happens. Then, it's too late. But there are people who can fight back. I think they can save this place. There's just one thing standing in their way. A whole town full of vampires.
I like the cutscene so far.
She's coming. She'll want to see for herself.
This is the final boss.
You can't walk away from me. No one can. You all belong to us. The others want you dead. But I want you here, alive. I can use you.
Still don't like that sunlight, do you?
You will never see the sun again.
Okay. Alright, here we go.
Bribón? We gotta move, buddy. Boat's trashed. Let's get out of here before it gets dark.
If these monsters won't let us leave, then we gotta stay and fight.
Crunch bar, smoochies, whatever those are. Alright, let's see here. So I'm stocked up on
It's
food
the
right
captain.
now.
I talked to him when I planned the evacuation.
Evacuation note. 24 souls confirmed and ready to evac the hell off this island. Most unarmed, a few wounded. Rendezvous just after midnight. I'll give the countersign before we board. Remi. Yeah, that's neat. Let's see. So let's see, looks like T is flashlight. Probably refine that, but
We should grab some of those medical supplies.
swell. What do we do with a fire extinguisher? Blow it up or something. Missing child poster. Help, my son is missing. Everett Doyle, age 10, last seen leaving the Harvest Festival with an unidentified person. Wearing blue jeans, green and yellow striped long sleeve shirt, blue sneakers, his favorite yellow bucket hat. 5'1", strawberry blonde hair, green eyes, freckles, birthmark that runs from his chin to his clavicle. Please, if you see him, use our code word backpack so he will trust you. Alright. Case of emergency. Tess. Things go wrong or if we get separated on the ferry, here's what you need to do. Go to the car, grab the gun and ammo in the glove compartment. Yes, I have a gun, I'm sorry I didn't tell you. Meet me on the observation deck, lower level. If you can't, stay where you are and I'll come find you. If we're still separated by the time we reach the mainland, we should have cell service by then. Text me. If anything happens to me, know that you're going to be okay. I love you, my favorite sister of mine. Stay safe. Alright. So, let's see. I said to grab some medical supplies. So, Q to heal herself, consuming one. I thought she was alive for a second. So that door was locked. That was locked. It's barricaded. Okay. So that one, use ferry deck key. So someone's probably got the key to that one. Take his water. He doesn't need it anymore.
Madre mia.
Threatening note. Mr. Sawyer. I've seen you peeking into my windows and putting your ear to my side door. What you think you know isn't even a fraction of what's about to happen. You can stay in Redfall, learn the truth, become one of us, untouchable. Or, there's always the alternative. But I don't believe you want to find out what that is. We'll be waiting for you. Well, Mr. Sawyer didn't make it. Ooh, handgun.
The way things are going, a gun is probably not a bad idea.
I thought...
Base combat, press left to shoot.
I thought we could save
hold
them.
Right to aim down the sides, press R to reload. If you have ammunition, you will automatically reload weapons that are empty if you try to fire them. Okay, that's useful. Finding cover helps in firefights, but won't help against melee enemies. For them, keep moving to add some distance between them and you. If you're too close, press F to hit them. So F is your melee hit. Alright. Legal letter. Dear Mrs. Moreau, I understand you haven't seen your husband in 10 days, but I'm sure there are stones left unturned. Talk to his co-workers and friends, whether he ran off with someone, sorry I'm a divorce attorney, or got drunk and fell into the propeller of a fishing boat. I shouldn't have to remind you that legal papers must be signed in a timely manner. I look forward to seeing you both at our meeting with papers signed, of course, if something terrible has befallen him. That will be another matter entirely. A matter for the Redfall police. Regards, returning. Alright, let's see. Travel bag. Got some shotgun and sniper ammo. Let's see. Looks like it's about it for in here. Let me see if I can. This door's. Doesn't look like I can go out that door either. Exits. Have to go down. Interesting. I wonder why the water is acting that way. Let's see. Truck. Assault rifle ammo, nice. Handgun, bug spray. It's true. So we got, looks like a 12-pack of Fowler Light, delicious. Some bug spray, handgun ammo. Door's locked, so can get lockpicks. Crouch within C.
Guess that's where all the water from the bay went.
Oh, this would be terrifying. That's pretty cool. I wonder if there's anything out here to look for. Side. So we can't go in this like water. Let's see. Oh, she was strapped. This chick was ready to go. Preserving salts. Got some UV lights. Okay. Get that one. Break glass. The Redfall shore. Oh wow.
So, what did they do to the sun?
Looks like they put a whole moon in front of it.
Today has been knuckin' futs.
Damn.
Those are the jerks making people's lives hell on this island. Some kind of cult. Could go straight at them, or just slip past.
Stealth to avoid enemies when desired, stay out of sight, crouch to minimize noise. Since running and sprinting and tracking around enemies. Enemies also listen for gunfire, explosions, alarms, kitty rides, and noise from enemies breaking. Once an enemy finds you, you can escape by fleeing and breaking the line of sight. I've only got 2 guns right now. Not a whole lot of ammo.
Your kids! Your parents! Nobody's getting away!
Hollow Man cultist.
You know the deal! Bring us someone to offer them! Anybody you want! A friend! A co-worker! Maybe your ex! You give somebody up, you have a guaranteed place with us!
You don't want to piss them off.
Is the Hollow Man's bargain!
Don't hide. Dragging it out.
Finish up with these containers! Then check
Hammer in his head. Tip him off too soon before I got a bunch of knives, fish. There's a lockpick. Take that. Rope. I just want to check him out, see how hard this combat is going to be.
You really think they're good?
That was my friend, you
These aren't too bad so far. There was one guy up here, I think. Is that all of them? Spike. So I'll come back for that. Let me start moving everything else. So I got handgun, hammer. Guess that was it. That was all of them. Full-on medical supplies. Oh, that's not good. Alright, so don't shoot those up close. Oh. Not good. Let's see, there's medical supplies. What was the hotkey? Q is your medical stuff. Let's see how the lockpicking is. Or if it's just, okay, you just need to have one. So, Wampy Work Whiskey. Do that again. Alright, let me, oh, this guy had like some kind of assault rifle, like. There we go.
Someone there.
Here. Okay. Fear. Excerpt from an anonymous journal entry. We've been haunting this boat for days, me, Mary, and the baby. When she cries, Mary hides in one of the shipping containers, which we've lined with blankets and dirty mattresses from the crew quarters. I've only left twice for bottled water, powdered formula, and whatever food I can find. Mary hated it both times, but there's no other way. My heart is hammering the entire time when I'm out in Redfall. Afraid for myself, but also for both of them if I don't make it back. I can't stop picturing someone finding them while I'm gone. Mary holding tight to little Beth, both so scared. I keep hoping something will change. Maybe a bunch of helicopters will land, or the Coast Guard will show up and take us somewhere far away from this island. At night, we can see them down along the harbor, standing around fires, drinking and popping off shots. I watched him with the scope. I took off a busted hunting rifle. The guy who used to work on our old beater whenever it broke down. Dock workers, cops, coffee shop people, what made some of them fall in line so fast? But I already know the answer, because I've also watched the bloodsuckers come up from out of the dark, ready for an offering. Fear. It's always fear. Alright. It's a little lore behind the bloodsuckers. Supply wire. If we could make, start crafting stuff. Curved jaw pliers, torque wrench. I have no idea if any of these are going to be useful or if it's just junk, but they... In these games, you got to pick up everything you can, and then you're going to be overwhelmed. Inventory is going to be full all the time. You just don't know what you want to keep. Alright.
Enjoy your dirt nap, Hincho.
Alright, so it looks like ammo just automatically picks up. It's nice. I kind of expected that, but never really knew. Let's see. Okay, so I've got 3 of the same gun. I thought I picked up a machine gun, didn't I? Backpack. It's unavailable. Could have sworn I picked up a... Oh well. Pistol it is.
Puñeta!
Alright. Bunch of birds over here. It's getting dark. They're having a party over here.
Flares. Someone might need help.
Easy. Watch what you're doing. God, what? Calm down. Go ahead, on.
So we got about 115 rounds. I wonder if I was wondering if there's going to be any like weapons maintenance, but it doesn't look like it. It just looks like there's different like quality levels and stuff, but I don't think there are going to be anything to like repair them or anything. Alright, got a little bit of fall damage. Not a whole lot, but, I mean, that wasn't too far down.
There's the station.
Let's see. Play your way. You can infiltrate the fire station a number of ways. Deal with the cultists and go through the main garage. Climb up to the roof, enter from above. Pick the lock on the back door. Let's go from above. Kind of give them a. I mean, they have been really easy so far, but
We gotta check the ferry next.
There's no way out
anyway,
of this.
let's just go in.
Take a look at the sun.
Nice. There's some over here.
That's all of them.
Fabric River. Garbage truck. Let's go back over and get these guys. Shotgun ammo, got handgun ammo, I'm full on handgun, so it's like 115 is pretty much all you get. Oh, I wonder if this will catch on fire. Yes, it will. Cool. Where is this coughing cultist that keeps popping up? Cop car. Okay.
Their lives aren't yours to take. They're mine. They're mine.
This damn robot dog keeps scaring me. Alright, so we got the weight room. Let's check this stuff out first. Note from Mrs. Chen's class. Dear Redfall firefighters, thank you for letting our 3rd grade class visit you. We had so much fun. Here were our favorite parts. Liked helping wash the truck. Liked petting Flash because I did not know dogs were allowed. Liked meeting the firefighters, asking questions. Liked to get cookies and let me eat too. I'd be happy with that too. Comfy chairs reading, taking cool. Ooh, a shotgun. Nice. Alright. Let's go ahead and pull that shotty out. Looks like you got a little bayonet stake at the front. That's pretty cool. Alright. So you are about to fight your first vampire. Normal weapons can only temporarily wound a vampire, but cannot finish them off. You will need a weapon equipped with a stake. When a vampire is badly wounded and they become vulnerable, at which you can get close and press F to drive a stake into its heart, turning the vampire to ash. Vampires can also be destroyed by other means you can discover, like fire or special hero powers. Sweet. So, you gotta wound him and then take him out.
Search and rescue! Anyone alive in there?
Yes. Hello? We're in here. Are the cultists still around? I can't open the door until they're gone. Or dead. Dead would be better.
They cut the power on us. We've got wounded in here.
And they got a bloodsucker in the basement. They all answer to it. Can you help us out? None of us are soldiers. We can't fight those cultists.
Nice. Firefighter of the Year. So, the vampire is in the basement. Let's see how hard this guy is.
Ow! Pendejo! Much better.
Boom. First vampire down. Good job, dog. Thank you all for watching. Let me know what you think about this content in the comments below. If you would like to see more, hit that subscribe button and the bell to notify you when new content is uploaded. See you all in the next one.